Welcome to it.
Hello and welcome to an episode of the Best Automatic. If this is your first time watching these episodes, this is your host, me, Captain Know-It-All. And I'm your house Captain Perther. And I'm your host, Captain Gorgeous. And I'm a host too. And I ain't no captain. I am the supreme general of a beekeeper. Yeah, 'cause he's my brother, right? If you're not too aware that there's something wrong with him. When there's something wrong with me, right? Well, look, lads, we want to get on with the car product. As you maybe inspired that there used to be a program on the UK about cars, and most of us suffer with a condition of withdrawal top gear syndrome. Yeah, but some people are a bit different. Yeah, you have a withdrawal Jason Statham syndrome, don't you, bruv? Yeah, don't be telling everybody, do you? You know, I don't actually. Well, you do, bruv. Look, we don't want to talk about your domestics. As you can well notice on the title, that we are doing a homage of the classic TV series, and there's a movie, but of the Green Hornet. Now, obviously, we have done that this program, but it got banned, didn't it? Well, yeah, it was your fault and all, that's why. I couldn't help it, alright, because the movie had Cameron Diaz in it or something, didn't it? Well, yeah, but obviously with his name you'll gather what you might have done. Yeah, well, I'm not discussing that. So obviously I have did a previous program that had all the information, stuff about the history of the vehicle, as well known as the Black Beauty. Yeah, and you've seen the UK one, haven't you? Well, yeah, I have, yes, because obviously I go around the country, in Yorkshire. Well, yeah, alright, because I'm from Yorkshire. Well, yeah, you still are, aren't you? Well, yes, I am still from Yorkshire, but yes, I've been travelling to a place called the Motorists, and that's where I first laid my eyes on the Green Hornet. Yeah, as you can see. So, well, very entertaining. So, we thought we want to do our own version of Green Hornets, and if it's your first time watching the program, that we seem to do a regular thing like another previous program where they used to drive a car around a track and try to go around it as quick as they can, and whoever does it the quickest is going to be on the leaderboard. Obviously, whoever wins that will actually put their vehicle in their private garage. Well, yeah, and for the moment he's been winning it, hasn't you? Well, yeah, because I'm the better driver than all you lot. No, you're not. Yeah, I am, bro. The evidence is on these previous programs, isn't it? Yeah, but, the minute you're the best driver, is it? Because you've been cheating or something, haven't you? I have not been cheating. Never mind that. Let's explain how it goes, because obviously with that popular other car program, they had a famous character called the Stig. Obviously the original name at the beginning was going to be the Gimp, wasn't it? Well, yeah, and obviously they did have a black Stig, but I think they murdered it, didn't they? Yes, they did actually, and they brought a white one, and obviously, well, I think we should move on and explain the challenge as we go on.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea. What happens if people already seen it? Oh, now, won't they? Well, yeah, but, look.
We have a rubbish car problem, you know.
Well, yeah, but don't be saying that. Yeah, but he isn't wrong, though, is he? Look, yeah, but the point is, he doesn't have to actually physically say it, does he?
Well, yeah, because we only get 1.5 views, don't we? Yeah, I can't understand that. How we get 1.5 views.
Well, I mean, yeah, YouTube, it's a bit odd, isn't it? You know, because obviously, where does the half come from then? Well, I don't know. Well, somebody will call Mr. Know-It-All. Don't know bugger all, do you? Well, yeah, but,
yeah, he's stumbling now, isn't he? So, everybody, I think it's time that we have a look at our challenge. Obviously, the going around the fastest lap, isn't it, challenge?
yeah, so what it is actually, everybody, that we are going to get some vehicles on that classic game GTA 5 and trying to make our cars look like the Green Hornet.
Yeah, typically just having coloured headlights, isn't it?
Well, yeah, more or less, isn't it? But yeah, we're all picked a car, and obviously we're all got to go somehow. I think everyone's in my garage for some reason.
Well, yeah, we'll find, to make it interesting, the producers thought it was interesting, because obviously we like to remind other people, 1.5 person out there in the world, that that you have been winning quite a few times, twice at least, that you've been
the thing is, though, we haven't explained the rules if you haven't seen it. The point is, though, whoever gets around the track the fastest will keep a car in their own private garage. When they get up to 10, they are safe keeping their job as a presenter. Who doesn't get 10 cars in that garage, by then, well, one of us will be going.
Yeah, but obviously, my brother could be cheating, because how come he keeps winning them, twice in a row, wouldn't I?
Well, that, because I'm a better driver than all of you, that's bloody why.
Ooh. No, you're not.
Actually, he is better, because obviously he's even better than our not-so-tame racing driver.
Well, yeah. He has been, hasn't he, actually?
Yeah, so, obviously, we're going to see our not-so-tame racing driver going around the track first to see, how fast they are, and then it'll be us to see how good we are getting around our track. So, let's have a look at our humble cars. As you can see in the garage, is that, whose car is which one. I know which one's mine, but obviously, who else has these vehicles?
Yeah.
So, what is this part of the show then?
Well, I'm not too sure.
Well, obviously, I think we might be guessing what the vehicle is, maybe.
Yeah, that might be right. I mean, for somebody who might be doing car and we don't know what we're doing now.
Well, obviously, we're looking at this vehicle, and obviously, by the luck of it, it looks like a bloody Volvo, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. I mean, we all know that the Green Hornet is an American car.
Yeah, but that's quite a bit of advantage, isn't it, though? Because it'd be, maybe more stronger, a Volvo. Yeah, that would be quite clever thinking, I think. I gather it's not your car then, is it? Well, no, it's not mine.
Well, it ain't mine.
It ain't more bloody mine. I want a bit of Volvo, bruv.
Well, it ain't mine at all.
Oh God, it can't be. Now, the one and only a not so tame racing driver, isn't it? So I'm not a not so tame racing driver, as I should have known by the bed driving it does, that it's picked a Volvo then.
Right, my goodness.
What?
The gimp's got a brain.
You mean it's got intelligent thought? So we're at the part of the show now. We are going to see our not so tame racing driver go around the best automatic test track in a Volvo. Well, yes, maybe the gimp is going all, safety conscious.
Well, technically, if you're going to be a crime fighter, you need a sort of reliable vehicle, don't you? And the best vehicle to rely on is maybe with the Switzerland people.
Well, yeah, it's not a bad idea, that, actually, what you think. I mean, back in 1911, right, there was that company, SKF, what made ball bearings. And we all know that with a ball bearing company, you need a really good catchy name. So in Latin, the word rollover is, Volvo. Why? So you're getting intellectual about ball bearings, are we? No, we're talking intellectual stuff about, an actual, ball bearings. Yeah, but we want to bet Volvo's call, aren't we? Yeah, but when it started off, that's what we're trying to get at. And, it's a good point of view. Yeah, we might be talking about how the kinks getting around these bends and all that lot. Yeah, but you've got that bloke in 1924 used off gas and stuff when he parted and up with Arslan Gaseburn. I'm not going to pronounce it. Yeah, that guy had lots of money, and obviously teaming up with the engineer guy, but without. Alright, so it looks like we're moving on to some more shots of another vehicle, and we've got a 1977 Mercury Cougar. No, it isn't! It's, I think it's definitely a 1977 Lincoln Mark V. Don't be stupid, you can tell it's a 1977 Mercury Cougar, right? Obviously the big clue in GTA, they always keep advertising the Cougar,
Don't be stupid, right? My brother is wrong and you're wrong as well.
What do you mean?
It's a Ford 1977 Thunderbird.
No, bruv, you're wrong there. No, it's a 1977 Mercury Cougar.
Yeah, it does look like that. You can tell by the square lights and all that, though, because I'm a car presenter and I should know.
Exactly, Captain Gorgeous.
No, right. You're totally wrong, right? There's me and my bruv, even my brother's idiot. What do you mean I'm an idiot? Well, you got it wrong. But the thing is, it's no way a Cougar, is it?
Yeah, it is, isn't it, Captain Gorgeous?
Yeah, it is. I vouch for it from the headlights and all that lot and everything. Now, I'll tell you what. Let's settle this, right? I'll get my mate in, right? Then he'll tell us what he'll think what it is, right?
Well, what have your dizzy mate in for?
Well, to even the odds, right? Because obviously, we'll ask his opinion, won't we?
What? Okay, we'll go for that then. Yeah, but it's still a Cougar, isn't it? I mean, you can tell.
Look, my mate's always outside, anyhow. How bloody convenient is that? He's always lurking about now. Well, you keep having him hanging around. Oh, yeah, but, I'll tell him to come in the shed. Oh, no, there's enough room, you stupid big muscles and all that lot. Now, I'll just get him in and we'll ask his opinion, what he thinks of this car, alright?
Obviously he's going to pick the cougar, isn't he?
No, not necessary.
Yeah, he might pick my brother's, right, because obviously, because he's his mate, it's his boyfriend.
It's not my boyfriend at all, Yeah,
Don't get your bloody mate anyhow.
right. Yeah, right. So, I'll just go outside then.
Right, so, do we give it a bit of time there? I think we should, actually. Previously, right? What was Dizzy mate in there?
Yeah, we have. There's a bit of a squeeze in here. Hell, but we won't ask your opinion. Well, we want you to look at this car and tell us what it is. What do you think that car's based on? Be honest, come on, you're my mate. 1977 Mercury Cougar.
I told ya!
No, you idiot, Diddy idiot. No, I keep telling you, it was a Lincoln Mark 5, you idiot. 1977 Thunderbird, yeah? No! It looks like a cougar to me, anyhow. No, you're just a stupid idiot, right? I mean, not surprised your beloved Rambo didn't get anything to eat when he's hanging around with the bloody Taliban and all that lot, being a terrorist and all that lot. Well, think about it, in Rambo 3, I bet he was telling all his mates because we let him play some cheap football game, and he would have been moaning about, with America and all that lot, and you wonder why America was upset with the Taliban and declaring war on them and all that lot, because of bloody Rambo telling all his sad, sloppy stories, because he declared war on America at first in his first movie. Yeah, but it wasn't bad, all by himself. He didn't win all by himself. I mean, he didn't even want to go. He was forced to go because to get out of prison, didn't he? You idiot.
Yeah, he's getting more stressed out now. That is actually unfair. I think we should move on and see how my car, because it is my car, and how I get round the base automatic test track.
Well, wait on, because obviously we haven't finished our settlement about my opinion being right, because you keep saying that the actual Mercury Cougar, that's what you're claiming that car is, but we all know that Green Hornet is a complete different car. I mean, obviously, in GTA, I know there ain't one in it, because it's base, Virgo, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right, but what you getting at and interrupting?
Well, before we see your bloody clip, you going around the base automatic test track, that I think we should settle that I'm right.
Yeah, but he's not, is he, Mr. Know-It-All? Well, no, he ain't. He's wrong.
Oh, I'm right.
Even your mate said, it's a cougar,
Right, you shut up, you, right? I'm in a bad mood now, because all of you. No, my opinions matter, right? And you're trying to single me out, right, are you? Trying to make me look a fool.
You're already a bloody fool. You thinking you're a bloody beekeeper and you're scared of bloody bees.
Shut up, right? That was in the movie, right? And obviously I like that movie, right? Because it's intellectually interesting, alright?
Right, so anyhow, we're not going back on this. What is your debate and your argument?
Right, so, as you know, previously you did the Green Hornet and it got banned or whatever, didn't it? Well, because of my brother, the little pervert over there.
I can't help it. What?
Yeah, that's right, you pervert.
Oh, look,
Shout, Captain Gorgeous. You shout them and all, alright? Because I'm in a bad mood, I keep telling them on. Right, so, the Green Hornet, right, a lot of people didn't like that 2011 with Seth Rogen and Stephen Chow, right? What was meant to be directing the movie, but obviously he acted in it instead, right, to play Bruce Lee.
well, technically, no, Kato.
Well, no, don't interrupt me, right? I've got my points and principle, right? You went over to the UK or something, or whatever that motorist thing, and you saw that vehicle, and obviously that nobody ain't a great big fan of it, are they?
Well, no. I mean, obviously, you know, it got chased by the police and stuff.
Yeah, so let's obviously what happened on that incident then, don't we? Because obviously in the movie they make out the bad guys, and obviously there's police chasing them, and obviously, yeah, if you've got a Green Hornet car, yeah, they think you're a villain, don't they?
Well, it did happen, yeah, the police did chase it off and that.
Well, exactly, right?
Yeah, wasn't Jake Joe what played Kato?
Well, yeah, he did, right? Yeah. Because obviously, because the other fella didn't. He dropped out.
Well, it seems like there was a lot of bad things happening on that movie. Yeah, there was some actual problems that happened with, like the writers. I mean, they offered Kevin Smith what did the writing, but he didn't want to do the movie, really. It was too much to handle at the time. And obviously he's done Diamond Eye Entertainment comics on that script he actually wrote. Well, it's quite interesting. Yeah, but there was quite a lot more disasters happening, like with Nicolas Cage, wanting to go all racist, about using a Jamaican accent or something. So he was meant to be trying to be somebody else. Well, yeah, he's an actor, but yeah, a complete different race or something. I think they were going to have dreadlocks or something, but yeah, we don't know. He just wanted to do the accent, so it is. I could show a clip. Well, yeah, be very conscious about it, though. Alright.
Bullshit, man! Bullshit, man! Should we talk a little bit about how Christoph Waltz became
Chudovsky,
the villain?
The villain. Well, we originally had Nicolas Cage.
Can you do the imitation of Nicolas Cage with the reggae voice, or how?
Green Hornet, I'm gonna kill you, Green Hornet. Sure, lot of mercy. Bumba clot, Green Hornet, and
I think we couldn't faint our surprise when we heard him doing this voice.
Oh man, I'll be honest.
It was like the weirdest
There's
thing ever.
There's Anvil for 1 second. I remember me and Evan, I should not be telling this story, but I will, because I don't know if anyone actually listens to this. I remember me and Evan driving to the meeting with Nicolas Cage, and I literally said to him, like, if he actually does the Jamaican accent, I won't be able to handle it. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I remember saying it, like, I don't know what I'm gonna do if he does it. Like, I just don't know how I'm gonna deal with that. And then he actually did it, and I think he kind of expected us to, it was though when he ended, he expected us to kind of stand up and applaud and go crazy.
No, maybe not so,
silence. I don't know.
Our reaction was extremely cold. We just couldn't believe that
He just said our reaction was extremely cold. That was what I understood.
And it skipped the meal. I mean, Amy had ordered a beautiful meal with sushi, and he just went home.
He left dinner. Yeah, he bailed.
But you know what? That version of the movie might have been interesting too.
It might have been interesting. Every time I watch it, I think about that.
Well, Nicolas Cage, every blue moon, he delivers the greatest. He's always pretty solid.
Yeah.
Sometimes he knocks it out of the park.
It's true.
And just so everyone... Shit, man! Bullshit, man!
Goldberg, and I have nothing to do with this film.
So, here we are with my Virgo, the classic. And yes, it is the Benny's one as well. So, obviously, I should have a little bit more speed from the regular one. What came out, as we all remember, in Vice City on the PS2 at the time. I mean, obviously, there is other consoles, but yeah. In our humble days, it was PS2. Well, we're not bothered anyway. It's still the wrong car, but you think it is. I mean, I think it's something else. Yeah, and obviously I do and all.
Yeah, but it's not, because you're wrong and all, bruv.
Shut up, you little bruv, yeah. I can't believe that my mate is siding with your idiot, Mr. Know-It-All. I keep telling you, it's not a Mercury, alright, Cougar. I told you outside this bloody shed that I wanted you to do what I told you to do.
Ah, so that is why. Oh yeah, we want the best automated test track and we want to see how this vehicle's going, not hearing you two bitching and whinging.
Yeah, because I'm upset, obviously, because obviously I found out that people like to maybe imitate my Henry or something.
What are you bloody on about now?
Well,
What's happened in there? What's your character like Nicolas Cage?
well, if he could do it, I could do it.
Since when he's been doing you?
Well, I think he might have been doing me or something like that.
Shit, man! That's bullshit, man!
Look, don't be starting another argument. Well, it's weird because he's doing Nicolas Cage. Well, yeah, but obviously you can understand why he might be a bit offended on that.
Yeah, I am offended because obviously he's imitating
Yeah, a bad guy.
Oh right, now he's like a typical stereotype, are we now?
Well, no, but everyone knows that Nicolas Cage is one of them actors what acts really over the top or something. No, he's actually might be a good actor because look at all his film history. Well, yeah, and all the rewards he might have won.
Like what then?
Well, obviously he might have won a lot of awards. Anyhow, the thing is that obviously he didn't star in that movie. You know, the topic we're meant to be on about the Green Hornet, aren't we? Well, yeah, because obviously it could have been one of them, like the series. Obviously, the series didn't do well because all in one season. But obviously, we do associate it as a petrol head superhero car.
But they're not really superheroes and they've got special powers, have they?
No, but they're more realistic. They're like, one's good at fighting and stuff and, doing stuff, isn't it? Look, you're getting a bit confused with Seth Rogen's movie, obviously, because obviously, Kato does all the fighting, but the series was different. Well, yeah, because it was old and all that, look. Well, yes, it was old, but obviously, the point is that I can play another clip for you to, maybe try to understand why Nicolas Cage was doing it or whatever.
Yeah, it'd be quite interesting because I don't understand why.
Well, we don't now, do we?
Well, just get on with it then, or what?
Yeah, I'll put a clip on.
Shit, man! That's bullshit, man!
And he auditioned and was awesome. And,
It was supposed to be part of Nicolas Cage Rasta.
That's right, actually. Well, here's what's funny. So when Nicolas Cage was in doing a Jamaican, I totally forgot about that, actually. Nicolas Cage was in doing a Jamaican dude. We actually cast him as a Jamaican dude. We cast this actual Jamaican guy named Perfect, right? Mr. Perfect.
On it.
On it. This guy sent an audition tape from Jamaica. And it was actually amazing. Like, this guy was incredible. And unfortunately, we couldn't hire him, but we were like, yeah, maybe we can keep Chad and just tell him not to do a Jamaican accent. But I think it wasn't until he like showed up on set and saw Christoph there that we were like, oh, by the way, you're not being a Jamaican guy. We completely rewrote everything. Now you're just a
I got to
dude.
tell you.
And I think with Chad and Jamie Harris, I think we all kind of. I just wish we could have done more. They're both great actors.
Yeah.
We just didn't get enough of them in there.
But I think they make a pretty good impression.
Well, it's a movie about Kato and you, so I think you can't spend. I remember one thing you said to Nicolas Cage during our meeting, and I couldn't believe you said that. When Nicolas was saying that his character was not like really developed, and he said, "Sorry, we don't have so much time in a superhero movie to develop secondary characters." How rude can it be?
I don't remember saying that, but and it's not true at all. You can really develop the secondary character as well if you want.
I know, but that was a comeback to a complaint he had.
Yeah, that's really funny.
I think just realize this though: if someone wants to get a movie made, write a Jamaican bad guy.
Exactly.
And bring it to
Honestly,
Nicolas
if
Cage.
you're listening to this and you have a movie that could in any way fathomably support the role of a white Jamaican guy, I would write that movie and send it out, and Nicolas Cage will star in it, and you'll get your movie made because he's a bankable actor.
And if it works in the context of the story, could be amazing.
Shit, man! Bullshit, man!
What the hell? That didn't even ask any leading questions, and now I'm even more confused.
Well, that don't take much, does it?
Well, you mean, but you getting that? Well, that.
Like, we're just going to end up still arguing, aren't we? You know, just how it happened, innit?
Well, it's like I'm still confused about their car as well, because the British tried to jump on that bandwagon and all, didn't they?
What you mean?
Well, they called their car Black Beauty, and the UK had that TV series called The Black Beauty, and it was based on a horse.
Yeah, but there was books and all that lot. And another thing, they could have stolen another idea off another very famous franchise as well with the Black Beauty.
Oh, we're going to start now talking about the car. Let's finally, we're getting somewhere there.
Well, yeah, this is what we want, isn't it? You know, to talk about cars, because we're a car program. Yeah, but we're not talking about Nicolas Cage and stuff. But yeah, the point is, our beloved James Bond, right? We all know that that's our first original gadget car, isn't it?
Right, but you do know I haven't seen all the Bond movies or anything like that. I'm still a James Bond virgin for the moment.
Well, yeah, because our producers want you to get some acknowledge, you know.
Well, yeah, and I have been, and obviously I'm going through the books, as you are well may know.
Yeah, but for the first time for people watching this, they won't know. But anyhow, we're not talking about Bond. We are talking about a famous gadget car, but it's, you know...
It's Green Hornet, isn't it?
Yeah, but obviously it could be a knockoff from James Bond, though.
Well, no, because it's a knockoff from Batman, isn't it?
What do you mean by Batman?
Oh, blading it, can't we just move on to the next car?
I think that'd be the best ways to do that.
Shit, man! Bullshit, man!
So, we're seeing our next vehicle, aren't we now, fellas?
Yeah, we are actually, and I think this car came out on GTA the 16th of December, didn't it? 2022. Yeah, it's right. I mean, obviously, we all know what the car's based on that car from Denzel Washington in it, you know, Training Day and all that lot.
Right, yeah, so, what are you getting at?
Well, it's a Chevrolet Monte Carlo, isn't it? And it is the strangest thing about that vehicle that you would have thought it would have been a Benny's car, wouldn't you? You can make it like a hot rod and something, couldn't you? Well, yeah, but it didn't, you know, Rockstar was just left that out for us. But it's nice to have the car, and obviously, you know, it's quite amazing that, you know, we're all left guessing whose car is it, because it's not mine. And obviously it's not mine.
It's not mine. obviously it's going to be mine, innit, now? You worked all that out, aren't you? So, yes, I picked this car. So, yeah, American car. Yeah, you know, yes, the Chevrolet Monte Carlo. And, obviously, I hope it's going to do the business, because I think it is a quite interesting vehicle, actually, because, I got it for free.
Oh, is that? Oh, wow, we got a car for free, did ya?
Oh yeah, I mean, I came on the game, and that's it.
Well, some people had to go out and buy their own cars, don't they?
Oh yeah, and well, it's in my garage, isn't it? And it's mine. Oh, can we just see how you're gonna get onto the, you know, on a best automatic test track?
Shit, man! Bullshit, man!
Oh, it's me now, on the best automatic test track. And yes, ready and wait, fellas. I found a really good one. I'm going to be the fastest on this track.
Alright then, bruv, we'll have to wait and see, won't we then, won't we?
Alright, yeah. So, I'm going on the first bend. The whoopsie-whoopsie bend, I'm going to call it.
Oh yeah, it's got something else, that.
Yeah, but we haven't all named all that bend yet. I mean, there's whoopsie daisy, or, you know, chicken pants time. Yeah, well, it's like, we haven't named all of them, have we? I mean, we've got the, Damnation Alley, which is on the dam, and it's an alley, and, that new downway.
Well yeah, we do, don't we, that popular
Yeah, well, I get back to talking about me and my great skill. Well, going over that hill and all that stuff.
You do know, bruv, that you had to slow down.
Well, yeah, if it didn't, you know, the car would be a bit, you know, it's a massive car, isn't it? It's much more, you know, higher aerodynamic, and it doesn't really fit that well, you know, put the guy in there.
You just making excuses now, bruv. I mean, back at the old time.
What left in that? That's a good song for that car, and me. I told you, I'm the best, or what? Whatever.
Shit, man! Bullshit, man!
So, we're on the next vehicle, and obviously it's narrowing it down into,
Well, obviously it is, because it's not mine.
well, obviously it's mine, isn't it?
Well, I gathered that, don't we? So, this car looks like, you know, the Virgo. It reminds me of the 8th generation of the Cadillac Eldorado.
It's the Chevy input. You what? What's up in a right idiot, you? Get out of the shed if you're gonna be like that. Yeah, we didn't even realise you was here because you was sulking in the corner. It's not that bloody big as the shed, you can tell you was still here. No one talking to him because he can't make his own mind up. You keep your opinions to yourself. I told you outside which car to pick, and you didn't pick mine, did you?
Ah, well, if you're telling somebody to make their own opinion, I mean, obviously, he's got his own opinion, what he thinks about this card, doesn't he?
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Don't be sacking up to him, alright? You're mine, mate, or what? Not his.
I'm trying to take your mate off, yeah? Yeah, my brother's getting a bit touchy, you know, that's still his boyfriend, because he'll get upset.
It's not my boyfriend, you idiot.
Well, what is it then? You know what I mean?
What? It was my mate, and obviously me and him were, you know, banged up together way back in the early days when, when I was sectioned or something, as you might say, because my Jason Statham withdrawal syndrome, and obviously he's got his Sylvester Stallone, no, Rambo.
Well,
Yeah, same guy, you know, you idiot. Let me about him because he said this was a dead man. Well, he did then. He Rambo 3.
Look, we want to get back to the situation with the car, don't we? So why don't we see Captain Gorgeous's vehicle on the base automatic test track?
Yeah.
Shit, man! Bullshit, man!
So obviously it's my kind. You can see which one I actually physically picked.
Yes, we already know what you picked, or what? So, we're going to see you going around the base automatic test track.
Well, yeah, obviously you're gonna see me go around the base automatic test track.
Yeah, I just said that, didn't I?
Well, I know that. Anyhow, just pay attention and see what I really do now.
Right, so I'm seeing you going around first bend of the base automatic test track. Oh, you're going to start talking all like this all the way through it now? No, I'm just commentating about what we're doing around the base automatic test track. You keep saying that.
Yeah, you do. And let's talk about me going round the base automatic test track and see how good I am.
You always said that.
Yeah.
Shut up, you! You know I'm piping up, you! Tell your digit mate, shut up!
Yeah, shut up, you little baby Rambo. I'm not a baby Rambo. Why does he have to be here anyhow? I thought you were kicking him out. Well, I have for cover. So, shut up, you. Alright, I may be talking about my own kind. Don't tell me to shut up.
Well, just be quiet then and just do it sort of then. Oh, you idiot, bruv, aren't you? You don't know anything about how to do this, do you?
What do you mean I don't know how to do what I'm doing and all that? No.
He didn't actually say that, did he? Oh, he just ruined that for Captain Gorgeous now. Anyhow, not a bad time. That's very impressive.
Shit, man! Bullshit, man!
Right, so to be the one and only your vehicle, isn't it?
Well, obviously, yes it is. And as you can see, fellas, that I have gone for the Chino, right? You know, it did came round about July 2015, but obviously later on in October the 15th, it became a Bennett's car, and you could get that. Now, well, know that I like the 1966 Lincoln Continental. Nothing to do with any famous assassinations in Dallas, but the 1996 movie called Crash.
What?
Yeah, it's a very interesting movie, what I find a bit baffling and confusing, but somewhat scratching my head at it.
What do you mean?
Well, it's about people that like crashing and making people disabled and finding it a turn on or something like that.
What? Yeah, what are you on about?
It is actually like that with the movie. It's got that guy who was in The Secretary, and you got Nicolas Cage life in Raising Arizona.
What?
Yeah, it's a strange film about, it's a bit weird what he does to his girlfriend right at the end of the movie with the Lincoln Continental. He gets one after this bloke's been killed, ramming him back of it and all that lot, isn't it? Yeah, and he does the dirty on her when she's like lying helpless in a vehicle on top of her, and he does the dirty on her.
What do you mean by the dirty?
He starts mating with her and all that lot.
Did he get an ambulance or anything?
No, he had to do his business before he does that.
You what?
Yeah, it's like that in the movie. Yeah, it does actually happen like that.
in the movie. Yeah, it's a bit bizarre. Yeah, but the funny thing is, he's picked the most slowest of them all. Yeah, well, it might be a slow car to give you guys a better chance to see what I can do with a slower car. You what? Well, the only way you can see me at it, right, is to see me on the best automatic test track then, isn't it? Right.
Shit, man! Bullshit, man!
What the hell? I mean, look, he hasn't even painted it all black, have you?
Oh no, it looks good in that colour. I mean, I like the pink stripes and all that lot.
Yeah, but the Green Hornet's all black, though.
Yeah, well, I could paint it as more moving up and it's stuff done. And I want to see how the performance of the girl went because the helmet's the slowest.
Yeah, look how stupid it is and bulky it is and how good it's doing better than me for some reason.
Say, yeah, thank you, brother. You're admitting that I'm a better driver. And maybe all of you, even in whatever thing I'm driving.
Oh yeah, right, how big-headed he's getting. That thing ain't gonna beat my time.
Well, yeah, well, I'm a better driver now. I'm
No, you're not.
Yeah, and the physics will actually like that very well. I mean, look, it can't even, the steering turning circle on that damn thing isn't, you know, you can contact it. Well, that would have slowed you down a lot. Well, yeah, indeed, actually. If I didn't hit that, I would have shaved off a few more seconds, like a couple, maybe.
Well, yeah, I was, I suppose, but,
Yeah, you see my time art, yeah, I mean that's down from getting that bit, that slowed down a lot. So, this is my time everyone, and I'll be quite confident because I know what I did it in.
how that could be?
You're telling you I'm good.
Shit, man! Bullshit, man!
So, here's the scoreboard, but what's the point? We're not that fast, and obviously it's no good seeing the scoreboard because obviously we're not that quick.
So what are we watching now?
Well, obviously you can see me trying to dress a little bit like, you know, the Green Hornet, and I'm doing that mission, you know, typical on GTA, and you can see that I'm going running around shooting the police and getting in my getaway car because I might be better than you lot because I'm practicing on online sessions.
Yeah, right. So, I'm watching. Yeah, we are actually. So it's how you do it then. So you get chased a lot by the police like the movie does, and maybe, well, the series did and all, didn't it? You know, as well. The chaos parts up and the police seem out to miss him, didn't they?
Well, yeah, so obviously, you know, getting all that practice and all that on GTA has made me a little bit few more seconds quicker. We're a slower car, don't it?
Well, yeah, but obviously, it doesn't look like the Green Hornet though, does it?
What, because I've got pinstripes? Maybe pinstripes make the car go quicker.
What?
Why would pinstripes make a car go quicker? Because it makes it look quicker, it will go quicker, won't it? Well, that doesn't make any logical sense though, does it? Well, it does to me, and that's how I'm going to stick with it, because obviously it must work, because obviously it's there. And that's how I can sort of like, you know, try to defeat the police and all that lot.
Well, you seem to be struggling a bit and ramming him all and all that lot.
Well, yeah, I'm a bit, obviously, because the car handling is not really the greatest at all.
Yeah, in it, I suppose, but even the house weren't that good. You were in it a while there, didn't you?
Well, obviously, the turning circle on the damn things aren't that good, but that's how you get highly skilled. Because obviously, if you drive the cars might not really be made really good, that you sooner or later, if you drive it all the time, you're going to improve, aren't you?
Right, so you're now promoting if you've got these fancy cars in your GTA lobby, you know, and or whatever, that you should use them more.
Yeah, that's what I'm actually saying, because a lot of people just go out in their armed ones and stuff and that, so obviously you can tell that the police are chasing me,
Well, yeah, we'll go with that.
and obviously, you know, I've got 3-star wanted level, because obviously that mission, you know, breaking in the police, well, hacking the police station, and obviously this is the chase. Obviously we chopped it up a bit, because just to give it a bit limited time on it, I think, you know, to put pictures in and try to make it sound interesting, me grabbing it on, because the producers did actually want to put this on.
Why?
Because I found it quite interesting, and you know, because a lot of people sort of like come on GTA. You remember the humble days when Top Gear, the one with Clarkson in and James May and Richard Hammond, that they used to be on every Sunday, and it always had like people arguing, you know, because some people want to watch like something like Dancing on Ice or something, or Songs of Praise on the other side or something. But yeah, you know, because Sundays might be the TV watch time, isn't it, during the evening, isn't it, or something. So obviously, Top Gear was very popular on the Naughty Channel, BBC Two, but obviously it got averted on BBC One. But that's when it got toned down a lot, isn't it? But when Clarkson and all them lot were on it, well, they were quite interesting, weren't they?
Right. And what are you getting at now?
Well, obviously, after many other people would have watched Top Gear and then have that excitement, and they'll go back on they'll go on GTA, or they could have paused GTA or whatever and played, you know, GTA, but played Top Gear as well.
Right. But what you getting at?
Well, there's not many people who really bother with the Green Hornet. Obviously, Top Gear didn't do Green Hornet or anything, and obviously the series only went once, you know, one season. But obviously, everyone remembers, you know, other series like Batman and the Car and all that lot. But obviously, the Green Hornet, everyone seems to remember the Green Hornet, but not too sure what it is. I mean, the movie's quite interesting, you know, but obviously it didn't do very well, did it?
Well, yeah, it's just a person with a gadget car.
Well, obviously, yeah.
Or police cars crashing.
Well, yeah, they would do, wouldn't it? Because obviously that happened in the movie and all that lot.
Right, okay.
But what is this though? Why are we watching you on GTA? Well, the producers would like to sort of like bring something back, but there is one little problem, because obviously the Green Hornet should be like a rolling armoured 5-fisticated tank like it was in the series. But when we do that, you know, our challenges when we like rob a bank, and if the police shoot your tyres out, that's when you have to, well, you're out. And who stays on the on GTA the longest, sort of like gets more point, well, gets more time, obviously they win, don't they? As long as as long as you can survive.
Right, we all know that, but...
Yeah, but if your first time mooch, you won't know what one about, will ya?
Well, yeah, but that's in previous shows. But obviously, if you were doing this, you couldn't shoot the tires, could they?
Well, now, so the producers thought, well, what about how long the car could last? Because, you know, you're already limited and that the car can easily smash up and set on fire. I know the Green Hornets might be like an armoured vehicle, like something like an armoured crooner or insurgent, but even there, if you sort of mistreat them, they'll soon, you know, engine something setting on fire, and then it breaks, doesn't it? So obviously the producers want me to sort of like demonstrate that.
Right, so we're gonna watch you just driving around in the Green Hornet, with your Green Hornet, because obviously you won, didn't you?
Well, yeah, obviously I won the speed challenge because I'm the better driver than all you lot.
No, you're not.
I think it's proven that I am because now I've got 4 few cars in my garage now, 3 at least. So, but yeah, as you can all see, fellas, that I'm quite interested to drive like that because driving a great big clumsy vehicle like that and trying to avoid the police or evade the police with helicopters and stuff chasing me and all that, look, that it is quite a good practice. So they're having some high sophisticated sports car and all that, long as you think you try to outrun the police, and obviously it would do, but yeah, it makes it more interesting. Next, obviously, I'm going to sooner get improved and get better on it. So technically, if you want to sort of be better on the best Hornet test track, I would sort of advise you that you go on GTA and try different type of cars, not just stick to the basics, the sports cars, and obviously you being the criminals and stuff and that if you've got an session with other players and all that lot. But obviously these cars you just buy them for showing off, don't you? But then they never get out of the garage, do they? Yeah, he is actually right about that. It is exactly what we do, sort of, in a way. But that's the idea of the game, isn't it? You sort of become a car hoarder, and in the right virtual ones. But yeah, you're right. You always want to get a car like that. It's a Benny's, and yeah, it does look good. Yeah, I mean, it would have been interesting black, but yeah, I think blue makes it a lot different. Yeah, it was mine, and I thought, no, I'm not going to change it as much because obviously you get the idea with the green headlights, and I think that was enough. And obviously it's a Green Hornet, so I thought, instead of a green, what stands out a bit obvious. You never know. If you made another film, doesn't mean that you have to specifically make the car black. It might be a sort of light off green.
So that's your excuse then?
Well, yeah, I'll try to think, something different.
Well, maybe that will help him get around the track quicker. What, having it green?
No, well, not technically. I don't think that would have done. There's not like I've made it like, friendly, environmentally friendly. It won't want that, like you mean.
No, I meant the colour green, not like you got green fuel on you.
Alright, so now just how it is. So on that, everyone, I think we should leave it and carry on and maybe do a part 2.